Hello, my name is Tatiana or TJ, whichever suits you best. Either way, either or suits me. Um, so little introduction is I am an aspiring actor slash artist who is working a minimum wage job and on a budget. So yeah, I am 21. I'm an aspiring actor. This is my way of staying involved with the arts, and this is going to be an ongoing series where I do play studies, monologues, voice acting practice, whether that be like characters and working on my voice, or reading some excerpts from different characters, voicing over some scenes, dub it, I suppose, doing radio plays or narrative experiences, kind of similar to Audible, like reading books. As well as singing, because that is another one of my passions. But yeah, this was meant to be every Tuesday. It is a Wednesday. The day was yesterday, but I booked every Tuesday off from my work, so that then I can keep this series going. Preferably it was to upload every Tuesday. It is a Wednesday, and I don't even know if I'm going to upload this now. I have to edit it, obviously, and so forth, but it's my way of staying within the arts and evolving my craft, being able to watch stuff back. Hopefully this reaches a large community. You guys can give your own comments and feedback to it. Obviously, nothing's personal, it's all constructive. I know I'm very barefaced right now. I have a lot of spot patches on after a shift at work. But yeah, I will be doing a little bit of acting in this video. Talking about acting, talk about an experience of acting that I've had recently. And then I have a little schedule set out to have some monologues, some play studies. Some weeks will be just singing alone. Obviously, it can evolve over time, but every week there should be at least one upload from me for acting. And if you guys want to give me any little jobs, doesn't have to be paid, I'm offering free labour here. But if you guys are interested in ever contacting me, or you've come across this and you're like, oh, I want to practice doing this, or even for animation, I would love to be involved in animation. I tried myself because I love doing digital art, and I gave up after I made the ball move nicely, because wow. A lot of dedication, a lot of work, respect to all animators. I wish to get back into it at some point, but that's beyond the point. Please feel free to contact me. My work email should be somewhere on my YouTube, or I suppose as a link on TikTok if I end up doing this stuff on TikTok, I don't know. Yeah, if not, it will be soon. Best believe. I'll remember to do it after this video, after I've edited it and posted it, because I think that's my priority right now rather than my work email. Again, I don't know how many people this is going to reach out to. Obviously, we're working on a very odd budget. You can see the cups in the background of my room. You can see the pop filter of my Blue Yeti mic. I have a lamp as my lighting, and it's not even directly where the camera is. My camera is my phone standing on top of a cup on top of a notepad. So, pardon me, we're seeing what we can do. I'm not asking for money, by the way. I'm fine. Do not give me your money. I am on a minimum wage job, but I am willing to put the grit in to make it work. I just have to save, and then I can up my production value, I suppose. But yeah, all of this is to lead to me succeeding in the ladder and career and path of acting, the craft, you may say. And I hope to reach others. As much as I would love to just throw acting at you and here's the things I love, here's what makes me a great performer, blah, 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 I'm not going to do that. Only because I feel like it'd be rude to bombard you straight away. Just because this is the first video, it's you getting to know me getting to know you, and the beginning of the series. So I'll snip in some snippets from me performing the monologues for other schools that I apply to. Those are things that Petty brings a task or finance and open this to Pericles. I do shame to think of what a noble strain you are, and of how coward a spirit. Yet none does know but you how she came dead, nor none can know Leonine being gone. How would you feel if someone told you you were going to die? Come on, it's not easy, is it? You are going to die. You've got 4 weeks left to live. What are you gonna do? And some people are so full of understanding, so full of shit, going, oh, I'd go on holiday or I'd travel. Why? What's the point of going to strange lands and strange people? So I've lots of happy memories and photographs to look back on. When? I'm dying. However, when I applied to Royal Conservatoire Scotland, I was giving an audition where it was online. It was on a Microsoft Meetings. It was really good. I preferred it over all the other ones. All the other ones, of course, were self-tapes, and that's fine. I think it is just a thing where you get a little bit in your head with it, because you're like, oh, I can just refilm it, and I can refilm it, and suddenly it's too late. And you want to edit it, and you're like, I feel like I have the time to just refilm it, but you don't. You don't have the space, you don't have the time. I'm not in school anymore. I have work. I work almost 40 hours a week, and it's a thing where I don't have a space to film my auditions. I don't have a big space. I have a small house. I have a very small room. And I like to express myself, so there's barely any plain walls, let alone plain walls anywhere else in the house that you have enough space. Literally, like, I think the plainest wall we have is a hallway, and you're looking there to me. So, not a lot of room to move around for auditions. But yeah, it was a lot more preferred because in the audition you kind of had them knowing you. They got to know a little bit about you. Obviously they had to do a quick check through your application, and they see who you are as a person, a little bit of whatever you've put through, and they go, we know about you, what do you know about us? We want you to know about us. It was really lovely. And they seemed very just like attentive and listening. And realistically, yeah, they they might have gone, wow, she's really bad. But you couldn't tell, and that's what makes them great performers. You could not tell. You could be doing the worst thing you've ever done. You could stumble on your words and go, I've forgotten all my lines, and they could still make you feel like you've done the best job you've ever done in your life, and it's very sweet. I applied with 2 monologues, 2 contemporary monologues, because realistically I have 3 realistically into ones that I remember very clearly and have studied a lot more. 3 classical, and none of them were written in verse, and that's what you need for RCS. So what I did instead was 2 contemporary, which was the other option, and I did Like a Virgin by Gordon Steele and Good People by, give me a second, David Lindsay Abaire. I did not search that up. I totally remembered it myself. Here's the thing. I knew it was David, but it was the double barrel that I always forget, because I never know if it's Abaire or it's Lindsay, but it turns out it's Lindsay Abaire. Have that. So, Good People by Lindsay, but not Lin. So, 2 monologues. David Lindsay Abaire, Good People, and I played the character Margaret. Whereas you had Trains again, Like a Virgin by Gordon Steele, and I played the character. Might have been Angela. Hello? And it's dead. Brilliant. Oh, what do I do now? Is it fully recorded on my voice. Oh no. Right, my phone's died. We're having technical difficulties. Give me a sec. Right. Technical difficulties have been absolved. It is 2 days later. I've come off a shift. And I will be going back on a shift. Today. It is 2 AM on a Saturday. I'm on a closing shift. It's alright. I start at 5, I leave the house at 4. It's okay. I'll be fine. But yeah, I now have my tripod, which I left at work when I had my RCS audition, because fun fact, so I got into kind of like, oh, it's this play by this person, so like a virgin, Gordon Steele. I played Angela, who's 16, right? She's a 16-year-old northerner who is going to die. Well, she's got cancer, right? And then you have Margaret from Good People, David Lindsay Aubert. I got it. Aubert? Aubert? Confuses me. The spelling, it is not one of my favourites to pronounce. Because I feel like it might just have a very odd pronunciation, but I just haven't thought of. Yeah. And then Margaret, she's a woman that could be in her late 30s or beyond. And she's basically talking to her past friends, her late friend's son, who is now the manager of where she works. But she turns up late all the time, and so she's trying to get out of it, but also is trying to, I suppose, reminisce on something that he may have missed out on. It's quite nice, it's quite lovely. But yeah, there's like different ways you can play on it. I haven't shown you Margaret, obviously. Margaret I only really performed for RCS. Whereas in this video, the clips I showed previously, very awkwardly cut in, that was Like a Virgin, the crying one, the sad one, the dramatic one. And then there was Pericles. Well, that's the play. William Shakespeare Pericles. I played the character Dionysa. There's a scene where she's talking to her husband, Cleon, and I've cut it down so that it's more a monologue for her. He's there, but he's not talking. I've cut him out. And it just kind of worked more cohesively for me. I don't know if you're allowed to do that in auditions as well. I've auditioned with that monologue a few times. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Maybe. I took a risk. It didn't pay off, but that's okay. I had fun performing them. So that's what matters. But yeah, those are my 2 monologues I auditioned with the RCS. This is my tripod. This is why the camera is now higher. 2 days later, I've got a candle in the background. Oh my god, incredible. I feel like this thing is too high. I will admit that it's too high, but there's no way for me to like alter it unless there is. Ooh, is that a better shot though? I don't know. I feel like maybe it is. I feel like am I more central? Is this center? Hi, I'm Tatiana. I'm starting out things completely new. And here's the thing, we're on a journey together. I'm figuring this out, you're figuring this out. But yeah, here's the premise. I have a schedule laid out for the next few weeks, all the way until whenever I really want to stop, I guess. If I need a break, and then it'll start up again. Or until basically I get successful. And even then I might just continue doing this every now and then because it's fun. Yeah. Trying to do a new play every week. Well, I suppose every couple weeks, every fortnight. It'd be a new play, new monologue every fortnight. Just so I can study more, learn more, experience more. try and display more, add variety. And then I think it is, again, every fortnight would be the voice acting, and what was it called? The voice acting in like the audible and stuff like the narrative experiences and all that. And then every, I think it's once a month, I've got it set down for at the minute, once a month. If you'd like more, oh my god, if you'd like more, go ahead. But yeah, so every, I think once a month, it's singing. Oh, this is me after I've just filmed the farewell bit. I will include a little bit of singing in the video. Here is me singing. Wish you away the nightmare, wish you away the nightmare. You got a light, you can feel it on your back, a light, you can feel it on your back. It's all falling into place. Someday, one day, I will stop falling in love with you until I do. Hope you enjoyed that little tidbit. That is me giving an example of my singing. You're welcome. On with whatever else I was saying. Feel free to hate. It's okay. As long as it's constructive, like I said before. If you want to give me compliments, that's lovely. Appreciate it. If you want to spread hate, preferably not. But that's okay too, in some ways. But naturally would prefer constructive. But I will be doing some singing once a month. And yeah, I'm very looking forward to this series. It's just the beginning. I was hoping to get this out by Tuesday. It is now Saturday morning. So, this is only the beginning. I have Tuesday booked off, every Tuesday booked off, like I said before. And I am hoping to get a video out every week of something to do with performance. Because I just love the arts. If you look at my Instagram, then you'll find I've got a lot of digital drawings on there from just over the years. I like to look at my progress over time. I haven't done it in a while. I lie. I haven't posted though. I haven't finished it. It was like, it's really close to finishing, but then I just kind of forgot about it because I got busy with work again. Yeah, you know, you can look at those. Some singing stuff is on there, but not for a long while. And then a little plus, especially if I figure out how to do the whole setup thing. Because here's the thing, where my mouse pad is, my mic is, and whenever I try to use my mouse or the keyboard, it will really annoy the mic. So I put the keyboard on my lap. I'll figure out something so that the mic catches me just fine, and I can use it here, because I'll be doing some streaming after some videos, maybe every one, I don't know. Streaming on a Tuesday, how does that sound? How do we feel? We don't know. I have no fans, this is my first video, so it doesn't really matter. This is the introduction. But now we must part ways, because I'm a yapper, and I never really get to the point. I go on side quests. This is me trying to make a conclusion. We are ending this. We're getting this done with. So, every Tuesday, possibly stream, but I will be filming something to do with the arts. And just really want to succeed as an artist, as a performer, as an actor. And I will be trying my best. Again, critiques welcome. Want to open a community and just improve and watch my growth and watch myself back to criticize myself. I look forward to you joining me on this journey. I'm looking forward to this journey while also being absolutely terrified of it. And yeah, can't wait to see you on the flip side. So, farewell. Thank you for watching.